What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games, and it just occurred to me. I've been playing epicseven since release, and I haven't done an actual review yet on the game. So, yeah, let's do a review. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and let's get into my review, guys. Alright, guys, so we are going to talk about epicseven today, and yeah, the music was cut off, so let's just fix that a little bit there. Alright, because this game's got lovely music, so let's start with that. The music in and of itself, like just starting the game, when you're in the lobby section, it's nice and peaceful. You know, it gives you that sense of just relaxation, because that's what the characters are doing. They're kind of relaxing. I do like the whole layout, you know, the user interface. It's very neat, it's very organized. I've seen a lot of games that are just all over the place, and it drives you insane because the icons just take so much retail, or they're just constantly throwing the you know, the packages to buy or whatever. I've seen so many games do that, and you know, it gets annoying, number one. Number two, it's just so convoluted that it brings you out of what the game wants you to focus on, which is the gameplay or the characters. So this game does a fantastic job at getting rid of all of that nonsense and just having the user interface in front of you. You have the characters there of your current party. On the left hand side, you have new characters that you can obtain from doing various tasks, and you can obtain them for free. In the back, you have a guy, which is the bartender, who also runs a secret shop that if you click on him, you have access to other things, you know, buying other monsters or gear or whatever. Just looking at this user interface, like I said, it's very clean, very organized. I love it. I love it. They don't throw anything in your face. You have this little ticket, when I say ticket banner, like a ticker. You have this ticker that goes through and basically has like all the new events. You have the news of whatever that drops. But even so, even here, it doesn't throw in your face like, buy this, buy that. But you know, it's really like, it's nice. It's very pleasing. It's aesthetically pleasing. I really enjoy everything that is here on the user interface. Okay, now going into gameplay, let's talk about gameplay just for a second here. And the reason why I want to talk about gameplay is just because it's where this game thrives is the gameplay itself. So I want to discuss the gameplay and just how I feel about it, because it's the way that the game markets itself is like an anime-esque game. You know, it gives you that anime vibe to it. So of course, I'm not going to be able to do that because my hero inventory is full and has reached its limit. So let's just expand this really fast. I didn't want to, but we're just going to because it's annoying. Alright, so we're going to go into combat here really quick. Now, combat is, you know, it's very fluid. You can go ahead and kind of control your characters in a very turn-based, but not turn-based kind of combat. You have here where it shows your characters as well as the timers. Now your characters' turns are based on their speed. So you can go ahead and click on your character's abilities. Each character has 3 abilities. Sometimes the middle one is a passive ability versus an actual like ability that you use at all times. Sometimes it is a usable ability that you can go ahead and click on, which is really nice. As you can see, like the graphics are really cool. They're very pleasing, very fun, very vibrant, which shows just basically how the game is, like how much attention to detail that the developers of the game or the creators of the game have put into everything. It's very flashy. This is a flashy game, grabs your attention in combat, and it just wows you with every ability that there is. Now, another thing that the game has in combat is auto. So you can just click auto. If you're just going to farm things out, you just click auto and farm it out, which if you join me on my live streams, you see me farming it out, just clicking auto most of the time and just going for it. Now, a lot of things, or a lot of times, there may be circumstances where I'm not autoing, and that's because the combat or the battle at that moment is just too much, where I need to go into manual mode because I need to make the decisions on my own instead of allowing the computer to make the decisions for me. The AI is okay. It's not it's not anything spectacular, but it's not bad. The characters all do their special abilities, like he's doing his right now, which it would be his third skill or his SS3. Now, if you didn't want a character doing their ability, you can turn it off. So you just like clicking on here, boom, I turned off DN's ability to, you know, she can't do her third skill. She can do her first and her second, but she can't do her third. Which is fine. Like, so if I didn't want to waste it for whatever reason, like if I wanted to save the ability for the end, I could do that. But, you know, I have full control over them being able to do that, even on auto if I wanted that. The character animations, I love the character animations. Character designs are beautiful. Like, it's so fluid, going from using their, you know, the character standing there to then using their basic abilities to then using their upgraded abilities or their special abilities, like their third skills, to then where it becomes kind of that anime-esque style aspect of the game, as you can see right there. And it's very, very fluid transitions. So it's really cool. As you can, and one thing that I really like that I got to praise is just the character designs in general. Like, just the way the characters look is just fantastic. Like, just look at Vildred. Look at his the way that they designed his character. It gives you that like very anime badass character kind of feel to him. And same thing with DN and everybody else. Now, you know, the Goblin Bandit, that's just a whatever character. It's a throwaway character. You know, like, it's just a monster that you use for fodder, so it's not a big deal for those characters. But, you know, the ones like DN, Ken, Vildred, like the main characters that you're getting just look so badass. Like, they got that hand-drawn feel to it, which is really cool, and I love it. I love it. Another thing I love are the summons. Oh my god, I love the summons. It makes me feel like I'm playing an old school Final Fantasy game. Because look at this. This is Bahamut. Giga Impact? Bro, this is Bahamut from freaking Final Fantasy. Like, it's just awesome. I love it. I love it so damn much. It makes me feel good to just watch that, to be honest with you. Then, you know, you have the MVPs for whatever, and just the character designs are just badass. Like, I would love to just sit down and just draw these characters because they just look that damn cool. Now, of course, there's PvP. Now, my only complaint about the PvP, it's PvP against AIs. It's not PvP against other characters. So you go and you fight the character, you know, the party that you want to fight, and that's the combat. Like, it's AI controlled for the enemy, not for you. You can control your own characters, but I feel like that's kind of a downside in my opinion, because then, you know, if you forget to change your defensive party, then yeah, you know, it's very easy to defeat you at that point. See, like right here, I need to change out my defensive party because that's an old party that I was using before. So, you know, that's my complaint about the PvP arena. Now, it's not, like I said, it's not true PvP. It's just arena battles, which I guess is okay. You know, the fact that it is AI controlled, I just feel like it brings me out of the game a little bit to go into the arenas type of deal. The other thing too I want to mention is like Sanctuary. Sanctuary is cool because you can get like free currency, which the currency in this game is Sky Stones and gold. There's two currencies, just like any other gacha game. It's two currencies. What something that I like for here that bothers me a little bit is the way that this works. Is like you got the Heart of Orbis, which is where you just saw me clicked on for the Sky Stones and the gold. You have High Command, which you go and you send your characters off on missions and stuff. There's 4 different types of missions to send them on, and then like a lot of different missions from there. You have Forest of Souls, which you use to get monsters and stuff like that in order to upgrade your characters, which is cool too. Then you have Steel Workshop that you use in order to craft weapons, which I'm all for crafting weapons. I actually like this aspect of the game. This is actually a really cool thing that they have. And the downside to this, there's always gonna be a downside to everything, right? The downside for me on this aspect is just like it's RNG. It's based off of RNG. So right there, I just crafted something. I got a rare weapon. Now I wanted either hero or epic, preferably epic. So this is just wasted. So I just wasted, you know, I just wasted the stuff that I need I can't put words together. I just wasted that in order to make a lower tier weapon, which sucks because it's all RNG based. Now there are ways to increase the RNG, which is fine, and connecting. So I guess it's gonna disconnect. No, okay, we're good. Now another thing too that I want to talk about, there's guilds, which is cool, but I think there should be like a little bit more for guilds. Like, I just feel like there's not enough going for guilds at the moment. Now I can see them improving upon this later on, which is fine. You know, if you're just gonna leave guilds as it is, okay, cool, no problem. Summons are very generic. Like, it's the same as any other game where you summon. So just click on summon, and then we have the summon animation, and then boom, I'm just gonna skip it because it's probably fodder. Yep, fodder, Judith. Okay, cool. You know, so like you have your from your summons, you get 3 stars, 4 stars, or 5 stars. 5 stars being the better ones. You have 4 different types of summons. You have the featured summons, you have the covenant summons, moonlight summons, and then you have friendship summons. Moonlight summons are for specific characters, which would be the light and dark characters. Covenant summons have every other character in it. Friendship summons is for fodder. And then you have your featured summon, which would have the higher rate for that specific character. Okay. Now let's talk about the shop. All right. So the shop, there's a lot of the stuff in the shop. Obviously, you have your shop if you want to spend money for in-game currency. Now you have your normal shop, which is where you spend the in-game currency for different items. So your bookmarks are for summons, your gold, and then you have energy refreshes and things of that nature. PvP, or arena refreshes, labyrinth refreshes. You have your transmit stones, which is another form of currency. You have these, which is the gold transmit stones for galaxy bookmarks, and then you have your regular silver transmit stones for everything else. Friendships for refreshing energy, for PvP energy, or entry flags. You have your ancient coins, which are for other currency. So you have ancient coins, which you farm in labyrinth. Why couldn't that be a tier 3? So you go and you spend it for different things. I usually spend it for the accessory chest, to be honest with you, trying to get like some good accessories because it's a pain in the ass, and this is probably the only way to get it. Oh, come on. Anyways, there's also conquest points, which I'm trying to save up to, so that way I can get this set right here because I want it. This is a good, so periodically periodically they will refresh the arena. So right now we're on season 1, so this is the gear for season 1, which I want. I don't run enough PvP, so that's my fault, but I need to do it. And then of course you have your bundles or your packs and everything else that they want to sell to you. So so you have your rank up packs, you have your monthly packs, monthly summon packs, so whatever packs that they put through there. That is expensive. Really? Come on, dude. $50? Are you kidding? Ugh, that's gross. That's gross. You get a moonlight hero. Oh, but you don't get to choose your moonlight hero. Screw you, bro. You don't get to choose it. It just gives you the galaxy bookmarks, like, here, summon for it. We're not giving it to you for free. Even though they got freaking Dark Ken on there, which is a character that I want to get. But regardless, I'm going off on a tangent. For heroes, you get to go ahead and customize your heroes, kind of. You put your gear on the heroes. So depending on which heroes, you make your teams and things of that nature. You can go ahead and upgrade your heroes by different ways. Getting dupes of your heroes will go ahead and upgrade your memory imprints. Getting Mola Gora, whatever it's called, will go ahead and upgrade their characters' said skills. Now you can also promote your characters from different rarities. So in this case, promoting Ken from a 5-star to a 6-star, which is something I'm working on. You go ahead and promote him. In order to promote the characters, you have to use characters with the same rarity. So that's something to keep in mind when you're playing this game, because that farm is, it's a long farm. I'm just going to put that out there for you guys. It is a long, long farm to be able to do something like that. There are a ton of characters, so you will be running out of space really fast. Fair warning, you will run out of space really, really fast. Alright. Now, there's a lot of other things into this game that if I went into this, like, thoroughly in depth, it would take a long, long time. Now, it's already a 14-minute video, so I will just go ahead and end it with this. I love this game. This game is awesome. It's fun. Just, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you should probably be playing this game and forget about almost every other game. I say almost every other game because, you know, if you enjoy a game, you play a game. But if I'm going to rate this game, like, out of 5 stars, I'll give it a 4-star out of 5. 4 out of 5 is pretty good. You know, that's actually more than pretty good. That's actually really good. Um, you know, I have some complaints, but it's not that bad. Compared to some other games, it's very, very good. Um, they did a hell of a job, and they're constantly improving upon the game. Um, you know, I'm part of the epicseven Discord where you can report bugs and everything like that as well. They are very uh, intuitive to what the, or not intuitive, but I mean they pay attention to what the player base has to say in this game about the game, and things of that nature to fix the game. So it's really, really cool for things like that. And like I said, it's a very, very fun, very free to play friendly game. So that's my review on it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will catch you all in the next video. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, guys.